Hey guys, and welcome back to Modded Minecraft with Red. In between episodes here, I did a little bit of work. I added a few more drives. We were running low on storage. As we can see, we have one storage unit that is completely full. We have another one that's full of the different types of items, but almost getting full of those different types. That one is about half full or so. And then this one we haven't even touched yet. So we're doing okay on space for right now. I also did extend our base out just a little bit here. Added a couple of more rooms on the side. Um, that's all well and good. Oh, I missed a spot there. That's okay. This episode we are going to make something that's going to help make this place look a little bit better than what it is. We can get rid of this cobblestone and hopefully get something else in there that looks better than just cobble everywhere. I'm actually really kind of liking the location of this base. Might just do some terraforming or something of that nature. Just kind of leave it right here in this hillside. We can clean out those trees up there and just kind of turn this into one big large base the way it is right now. Go ahead and leave a comment telling me what you think about that idea. And if you don't like that idea, maybe give me some suggestions on what I could do instead of just kind of letting the base grow. I'm not going to say naturally, but we definitely have plenty of room that we can go out, especially to the west here. We can go up at least one floor because of the height of the hill we're in. And of course, we can definitely go down. So without any more ado, we will jump right into what's going to help us. We've got a lot of the stuff that we need set out over here. So let's go ahead and just grab everything. And for this, we are actually going to need, you might probably saw a sneak peek of what we're aiming for right there. So we are going to need a magma crucible. Right here, one of these guys. I've already got everything made up for it, so it should be just a simple click. And there it is. Excellent. Don't need any more of those. And we're also going to need a fluid transposer. Right here. And boom. Let's grab a couple of conduits out of the ME system here. That'll work. And for now, let's just throw it right on the line of machines that we have going on here. Excellent. So let's throw down the, you know what, let's put down the magma crucible first and then the fluid transposer. And we will set these up. We want him to output over there to the left. We want him to accept from the right. That'll work for now. They're getting filled up with power. Excellent. Alright, cool. So, now what we're going to need is a bucket of liquefied ender, which is going to be 4 ender pearls, because we're going to eventually need to make a tesseract. So let's get started with that. And for a tesseract here, we're going to need tesseract frame full with some bronze and silver. The frame full is a frame empty with 1 millibucket, or 1,000 millibuckets rather, 1 bucket of resonant ender. Each ender pearl that you smelt in the magma crucible gets you 250 millibuckets, thus we need 4 of them. And to get the tesseract frame empty, we're going to need a diamond, some fused quartz glass or hardened glass, and 4 enderium ingots. Well, we already have that in our inventory here, so we will grab that, and we even have extra, so that's cool. And we will come over here and we will smelt up these ender pearls. We'll throw the frame in there. Awesome. So now we can get partially started on our exchanger. And we're going to go straight for the resonant exchanger. So we are going to need a tesseract, an eye of ender, 2 enderium ingots, and a resonant flux capacitor. Resonant flux capacitor needs the tier below, which is redstone flux capacitor, which needs the tier below, which is fluid or hardened, which needs the next one below, which is lead. And to make a lead, it is just some copper, lead, redstone, and some sulfur. So let's go ahead and make one of these real quick. There we go. And then we will make the next tier up, which is the hardened. And we will just keep going up. Next tier, the redstone. And last but not least, oops, there it is. We need the resonant flux capacitor. So there we go. There is our resonant flux capacitor. Well, I'm just going to throw everything of this back into the system because it looks like we're pulling from the system anyway. Alright, so we also need an eye of ender, which is just simply an ender pearl and some blaze powder. That's easy enough. And then we need our tesseract. Well, we haven't made the tesseract yet. So our frame should be full. Well. Resonant ender. This seems to be a glitch. Isn't this interesting? Tesseract frame empty. 1000 millibuckets. We've got 1000 millibuckets. Okay. Well then. Let's try something slightly different if this isn't going to work. I've run into this bug before where it will not fill up the tesseract frames inside the fluid transposer. I'm probably going to have to check my version of thermal expansion and see if I can get that to fix itself. So let's see. Yep, nope. 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 That is not what I wanted to do. We don't want to touch that stuff because it'll send us who knows where. There we go. Give me the bucket back. Pick up the ender. Thank you. Okay. Now let's see. How can we do this? Well, let's do it this way. I'll come over here. Clear that out real quick. Grab a piece of copper and some glass. We will just make a tank. And we will come back over here. Break that off, which is just going to get sucked up into the chest there. Put the ender in. Excellent. Now we will insert there. Oops, extract there. always active. There we go. We will let it take all of the resonant ender. There we go. Now we will just break that for a moment and pick everything up. Put that down and put our tesseract frame inside that. So now this is going to be insert. This is going to be extract. We'll turn it on and that should fill up the ender frame, hopefully. Yes, it did. Excellent. Cool. So yeah, in between episode, guys, I will check that out and see why the fluid transposer did not fill from the magma crucible. That's really odd, but at least we got our full tesseract frame. So let's bring our exchanger back up. There it is. And up, we need a full-blown tesseract right here. There we go. There's our tesseract, and throw that in there. There we go. We have our resonant exchanger. So we'll just kind of throw it in here and let it charge up a bit. Holds 10 million RF. Now this thing is very, very cool. Will make things really easy on us. Only put about 1 million in here or so. There we go. Alrighty, so what you can do with this thing is you can shift right click and it will select a block. If you have that block in your inventory, well, exchange that block. So if we right click, say, the stone down here, there we go, it turns everything into cobblestone, which is excellent for swapping out blocks so that they are one and the same. Of course, if things are on top of a block, it doesn't always like to change them out, so sometimes you have to carefully position yourself. But yeah, so this is how we're going to make the base look all nice and cool, and we will, for now, just throw down cobble, which will again make it very easy later on for us to change everything pretty much all at once to whatever we want. There we go. At least it looks all uniform now. Not partially stone, partially cobblestone, and other random bits and pieces. Go ahead and grab some more cobble here. The other nice thing is that you can change the size of it. So now we're up to, say, a radius of 8. Now it'll pretty much do the entire room. And then some. How awesome is that, guys? You can do an entire wall at a time, the entire ceiling at a time. That's why I wanted to go with the resonant exchanger here instead of just the standard exchanger. The standard exchanger works great, don't get me wrong, but it's just nice to be able to do such a large area with just in one fell swoop. Makes things a lot quicker. makes things look a lot nicer. There we go, just a few more here. As you can see, we're really not using a whole heck of a lot of power in this thing. And we're down to 816,000 out of the million or so that we put into it. So that's cool. Doesn't take a whole lot to exchange the blocks, which is nice. Changing everything over here. Because like I said, if we do this now, real quick, then we won't have to worry about it later. Because everything will be cobble. So when we tell it to exchange, it'll be exchanging cobble. And since everything is cobble, it'll exchange everything. There we go. Just a couple more here. And that should be just about the entire base. Couple of doorways that we missed, no problem. Excellent, we can reach back there. A couple there. Alright, guys. Well, that takes care of that. Let's see if we can come up with some kind of brick or block that looks cool. Try to put some of this stuff away here. And that can go in there. Let's keep about a half stack. The limestone can go in there. Dirt. Can put away this tank and the bucket. And while we figure this out, we'll go ahead and let the exchanger charge back up a bit more. So let's take a look at chisel and see what we have. Let's see here. That marble looks kind of cool. Got some sandstone looking stuff. Netherite stuff. Limestone. Glowstone. We don't really want to do anything with that. Grimstone. How do you make grimstone? Stone around coal. Oh, that might actually be kind of interesting. Or we have like these hex plates. Hex plates is just a block of coal surrounded by a stone. It's a little bit expensive. Don't have enough feathers for holy stone. Could do granite. Well, that brimstone actually is looking kind of interesting. Let's go ahead and make up some brimstone real quick. See what that looks like. So, brimstone. I'll get just a little bit of that. And let's pop a hole right there real quick. Fill it in. Oh, nice little particle effects too. And we'll grab our chisel. Let's see what else we got. That's definitely interesting. It's not bad. There's some bricks. Some large bricks. There's some large tiles, small tiles. Checkered board. It's kind of black. Now those are really kind of flipping my trader. So let's go ahead and clear those out. I'll pop those back in there. See what else we got here, guys. Purple fantasy blocks, gold nugget. Yeah, I mean, we could do the floors and whatnot out of wood, but everything else, with the potential of being hit by a tornado, we really don't want to take that chance that it's going to rip our roof off if we make it out of wood, let alone cobble. We got arcane stone bricks, which is made with arcane stone from Thaumcraft. We're not there yet. Now let's take a look at these fantasy blocks here real quick. See how these will look. Okay, so we got that. That. Well, that's not too bad. That's bright. Pillar, that's interesting. It's just solid. And we're back to the beginning. Well, that didn't really work out to our favor either. Well, let's see what just standard cobble has for us. Because even though it's cobble, I don't think tornadoes will pick up chiseled cobble. Let's take a look and see what we got here. Something that might look kind of cool. Colored cobble. Got all sorts of different colors of cobble. That's black. Now, those really don't look too bad for, say, a floor. Yeah, why don't we go ahead and do that for now. So let's grab some more cobble here. We will throw it up here. I'll just get a couple of stacks of this stuff. That should be plenty for the time being. Let's check our exchanger. Oh yeah, it's nice and full. Excellent. Now we just shift right click and boom. And there we go. We can start laying our floor. Of course, it's going to go all the way around. That's okay. So yeah, I think that looks pretty cool, guys. Let me know what you think. that down. I'm going to have to do these manually. Yeah, because it's going to go all the way around, of course. So let's pick that up. We will throw this down there. There we go. Oops. Didn't want to do that. And we can just right click. We can fix that back up. There we go. Alright, now we right click and we're back to laying our floor. Excellent. Again. Now the nice thing with beds is that they will not disappear if you only do one block at a time. So we can do that. Now it's got a block underneath it again, so it's happy. And then we can come in, we can do this. And that is how you replace blocks underneath a bed without destroying the bed. Come in here, we'll do this floor up real quick, and this one. And we're out. Well, not necessarily, because we got plenty of cobble. There we go. There. Couple there. Alright, cool. Get those. Swap these out. There we go. Underneath the chair. Underneath the tank. Awesome. Yeah, it's starting to look better already. And I'll swap this stuff out too. Actually, I can probably get at least the block underneath. Yes. Cool. And let's just swap this one out the old-fashioned way. We're so high-tech now. I love it. There we go. Alright, so now let's figure out what we want to do for, let's say, the walls. We'll just come over here to a blank wall, give it a few whacks, see what looks good as a wall. That's interesting. That one would make me feel like I'm in a padded cell. Definitely don't want that. Let's see here. You know, guys, what if we just went with, you know, the blocks? You know, just all the way around. I think that would look pretty cool. It's simple enough, and then when we get more resources, we can kind of change it up. We can also do it with the roof here. All the way across. Yeah. I think that definitely looks a lot better than just cobblestone. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments section down below. Tell me what you guys think of you know, the bricks going on here. And in between episodes, I will go ahead and I will finish this up. I'll make everything look all nice and neat and pretty. So until the next episode, guys, I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And remember to hit that bell icon next to the subscription button so you know that when new content has arrived on my channel. So take it easy, guys. Have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you later. See ya.